Hi, everybody. This is Mr. Devine, your teacher librarian. I'm here to talk to you today about sharing your learning on your digital portfolio in Mr. Bennett's class. So, according to Mr. Bennett, you've been working on some persuasive writing, and your goal is to get your persuasive writing onto your digital portfolio and then share that with Mr. Bennett. So, let's start with your digital portfolio. To see whether or not you have one or to create one, you'll just open a new tab on your Chromebook and go to sites.google.com/new. Ideally, you've just got one digital portfolio here, one website. If you don't have one website like this account does, you'll create one website just by clicking on this little plus icon down in the corner. But let's say you have one. Let's click on it to open. And all right, we've got one. So right away, I can do part of the requirements for Mr. Bennett's assignment. I can share this website with Mr. Bennett. To get to Mr. Bennett's website, we'll open another tab and go to bit.ly/ECV Bennett. That takes you to Mr. Bennett's homepage. And I want to turn in a link to my digital portfolio. So I'll hover over period 5 English and click on digital portfolios on display. And as you can see right now, there are no pages linked. I want to add my page here. So I'm going to click on this link right here. It says students, click here to add/update links to your digital portfolio. I'm going to click there. Let's say I'm in his period 5 class. I'll put on a first name, put in your first and last name, and a link to the portfolio. I go back to my digital portfolio. I want to give them a link to this site. I'm not going to copy this. Instead, I'm going to click right here where it says copy published site link. You click that and it says published site link. That's what I want to copy. I'm going to copy that link. Come back to Mr. Bennett's form and paste it. Perfect. I don't have anything for the persuasive writing page yet, so I'll leave it blank. And I don't have anything for these, so I'll leave it blank and I'll hit submit. And that's it. I can close this tab. I'm done. Now I can refresh this page and my link should show up right there. Hit refresh. And there it is. There's a link to my digital portfolio. This is the published side of my digital portfolio. It worked. All right. So I've done this persuasive writing. I need to add it to my digital portfolio along with some other things that Mr. Bennett wants you to have. So I've got my digital portfolio here. I want to have an English period 5 tab up here. I have some other tabs from previous classes. It's really easy to add a page. I'm going to click on this page button. I'm going to click on the new page. And Mr. Bennett wants you to have a period 5 English tab. Click done. And you can see it right here, and you can also see it right there. And then under this page, he wants you to have a persuasive writing page. So I can hover over the page right here, and you see these 3 dots up here. Click on those 3 dots and click Add Subpage. We're going to call this one Persuasive Writing. Done. All right, I've got some persuasive writing here. I don't have anything on it yet, so I'm going to add maybe a picture. I double-clicked in this white area. Don't click way down here in the footer. See this little add footer thing? Don't go so far down to the bottom of your page that you're adding a footer. That puts the stuff that you add down here on every one of your pages. You don't want to do that right now. I'm going to be up here, double-click on this white space, and I want to add an image, and I'm going to search the internet. I want to talk about persuading, so I'll type persuade and see if I can find an image that I want to use. I like this one. One brain's ideas going to the other. I've added that, and I'm going to double click over here and click text, and I'm going to say this page will show what I learned about persuasive writing. And I need to continue. I need to add more. Don't just stop there. How about embedding the essay you may have written? That's really easy. But the first thing you need to do, right now, this essay that I wrote in Google Docs, if I look at the share setting, there's that padlock on it. Only I can see it. And that's fine, but part of a digital portfolio means sharing your learning with the world. So let's share this. And I'm not sharing it with anybody's email address. All I'm doing is clicking share and then clicking advanced. And right now it says private only I can access. I'm changing that so that anybody with the link can view, or public on the web can view. Either of these works. Click save. So now it's shared with the world. I can come back to this website. I'll double click right here and I can click from Drive. But another way to add stuff is to go to Insert, and then I can go to From Drive. And that document I was just editing was a recent document, so I'll click on Recent, and it should show this most recent thing that I was working on. Click on it, click Insert, and now I've got this essay embedded right there. I'm going to drag these blue dots so that the people viewing my page don't have to scroll so much. And maybe I don't want it to take up the whole page. Maybe I'll just make it a little bit thinner. I'll scroll down and drag it some more. There we go. And maybe over here I can add some more text and explain this. Through completing this assignment, I learned ... Our job with this essay was ... So you're explaining over here what this learning represents. That's a really important thing. You don't want to just throw evidence on your web page without explaining it. All right. Maybe you've got a video to share. That's great. You can put it in from YouTube. You can upload from Google Drive. Let's show you how to share this. You always want to hit this publish button pretty frequently. It's like hitting the save button on your website. I'm going to click publish now. And I can view the published page. Nice, it looks pretty good. Not much writing. I need to add some more writing right now, but it's pretty good for this video. Again, I need to share this with Mr. Bennett. Remember, if you go back to his website, it shows that I turned in my digital portfolio link, but there's nothing for persuasive writing yet. I'm going to click on this button one more time. And it's going to say, you've already responded. I know, I want to edit my response. So I'm going to click edit. It saved my stuff from before, so I don't want to delete any of that, but I do want to add the link to my persuasive writing page right here. And remember, the way to get your link is to click, this is the page I want to share on my digital portfolio. I'm going to click on this button right here, this chain link button. And it's giving me the publish site link that takes me right to this page. Copy that link. Go back to Mr. Bennett's form, paste it right there. And I don't have anything for these two again, so I'll just hit submit. Done. I can close that tab. Now with Mr. Bennett's digital portfolio page, I can refresh. And now I've got two things listed. My last name and a link that takes you right to my persuasive writing page. That's it. It's a good idea when you're done, ask your friend or ask somebody in class to click on your links for you so that you're sure that you shared any embedded documents or images properly. If I didn't share this properly, then people will just see a white box here that says, you don't have permission to view this Google Doc. So ask somebody to check it out for you. And that's it. Let's get to work. Please let me know if you have any questions about this assignment or Google Sites or Google Docs. I look forward to seeing what you create.